Yeah, you know, I always thought that buffalo sauce came from a buffalo.
Yeah,
Like
me too,
they did something like with a buffalo and did something to make the sauce. I'm like, yo, how do?
You know, like how you squeeze out, like, from like a towel, like. I feel like they squeezed buffaloes like that after they were dead. And there's like their sweat was. I always thought the buffalo sweat was the buffalo sauce.
Bro, it's really boring that the only reason for the name is because it came from buffalo. Like, it's like, all right.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like Buffalo, New York?
Mm-hmm.
That's
the
where
only reason
buffalo
for the
sauce
name.
came from?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's
I
the
didn't
only
know
reason
that.
for the name.
Shit, my
It's
mind,
like, it's
my
kinda
mind is
boring.
blown.
Yeah, facts.
Fire. Shouts to Buffalo. Yes, sir. It is officially that time of the week. Alpizzle.
And the BIGG Big Miles being here.
Welcome to another episode of the Kickoff Lounge.
Yes, sir.
Yo, a lot of things went down, man.
This
Week 27. Week 27, dog.
Sir. It was lit.
It was lit. Every week has been lit.
It was major lit.
Major lit soccer.
Nah, it was turned up, bro.
Living up to his name per usual. Headlines talking about Barcelona's product. Ricky Puig. Yeah, I know you
La
seen that assist.
Masia. Oof.
That assist to Chicharito, dog.
Look
Dog.
at that ball.
Oh, my God,
Silky,
dog.
bro.
Like, yo,
Smooth.
Chicharito had all the time in the world, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It was amazing.
It's it's vision, bro. He saw that pass before he chest trapped it. He saw the run. He was like, all right. He already knew he was gonna pass it. It was just boop boop, all in one motion.
It was just quick glance.
Yeah.
It was just such a flow of poetry. The
He just
way
knew
that
it,
like
yeah.
he chested it down and he just looked out. He like, oh, my boy over there. I got
Mm-hmm.
Chicharito right now. Chicharito took it looked like a practice shot, dog. He was like waltzing into the box with the ball. One touch, set himself up with his left foot. Think easy, dog. It was like one of the easiest goals I've ever seen, man. But like it
Beautiful.
takes so much skill to create easy opportunities, man.
Oh yeah.
Shouts to Ricky Puig, man. Puig is a headline. We also got to talk about Philly.
Philly's killing the game right now,
Dog.
bro. Hottest team in the league right now. Son.
In the league right now.
In the league, bruh.
Without a doubt, man. We definitely going to get into Philly in a bit. And Hella's Rel Derby.
That derby was crazy.
Really hell. It was hell.
Hey, I talked about it. I'm going to still say it again.
Yeah.
Keep the ball when you're winning, bruh.
Dog.
96-minute equalizer, dog.
Oh,
Keep the
man.
ball.
That's
Come
tough.
on, son.
But, it's a lot easier said than done, too,
It's
though, man.
right, but it's a certain mentality and it's got to be practiced.
Yeah,
it's got to be practiced more.
Since he had the opportunity to win that game, man, they were up 2-1. And it's crazy because, you say keep the ball, right?
Absolutely.
Columbus scored the goal, Moreira, the 96th minute, right? Finished the game 2-2. Yo, Columbus had the ball 66% of the game, bro.
Yeah.
Compared to Cincy's 34.
Right.
So, Columbus did have, Actually, no, because you're talking about Cincinnati.
Right.
Yeah.
Cincinnati had the low possession.
Yeah.
They had the low possession.
So, to be able to
and
try to possess the game at the end when the entire game they haven't been able to hold on to the ball, it's kind of a tough ask, man. Yeah.
It's a tough ask, but that should be the one time you get it right. Your whole 34% should be in that extra time. You know what I'm saying? That should be all of your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That should be the one time where you buckle down and say, all right,
It's hard, though.
we're going to do these boring ass passes around the back four. You
It's
know
tough.
what I'm saying? Facts.
Champ said they took a double L, man.
Double L. Yeah.
There was an offside call. Yep. Did you see that offside call, bro? It was so blatant. It reminded me of all right, when you think of really bad calls,
Yeah.
what do you think of? There's two of them that comes into mind right now. One of them for me, Rowan, Netherlands versus Mexico in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Where he threw himself in the box.
Throwback.
Got the PK.
That's a throwback.
Dog. Yeah. And Mexico could have advanced, but they didn't, thanks to Robin's dive.
The USA versus Slovenia in that World Cup, bro. That ref was so bad.
That was bad.
That
man.
ref was terrible. They made
That
some
one,
bad
and I think
calls.
about 2014 Colombia versus Brazil.
Of course.
Still hurts.
Of course.
Era gol de Yepes.
Bro.
He wasn't offside.
Bro.
I wish we had VAR in 2014, dog.
Bro.
Oh man, but I really feel like Cincy's fan base, Cincy's team really feels that way too, man. Cause I don't know, man. It was just.
They went to VAR and they still called it the way they called it. Oh.
Yeah, they said it was not enough evidence. You know,
Damn.
for them to turn it over, and I don't know, man. That just looked a little skeptical. Some Tim Donahue type shit. Remember Tim Donahue? You know who that is?
Of course.
Tim Donahue? You know who that is?
Of course.
Tim Donahue? You know who that is? You know what I'm talking about?
Tim
Nah?
Donahue?
Yeah, from the NBA, the one that was like betting on games that he was reffing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I knew the
bro.
name sounded familiar. Yeah, that was a major scandal.
Yeah, he got a documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, no, I remember hearing like a lot about him.
That's just crazy though, man. But
Damn, son.
hell is real was definitely hell for Cincy, man. Shouts to Columbus, shouts to Moreira on that equalizing goal in the 96, man. But the highlights,
Bro, we had a better battle
the highlight of
The
the
battle
Kickoff Lounge.
of
What?
the cities.
Highlight for him, low light for me, really.
The battle of the Kickoff Lounge hosts, bro. We battled it out, and I called the score, my
You
G.
called the score on that one, man. You called the win and you called the score. It was a
Dog.
ugly ass game, bro.
Yeah, I mean, well, the rain, bro. We in Florida. The game was in Florida. The game was in Orlando, bro.
Yeah.
The rain it's a part of the game.
Yeah, it is a part
You
of
gotta
it.
be ready. Come down here. Come down here.
Dog.
Catch a storm, fool.
Yo, but like dog, ever since we lost Tati, we just look like we're good in the middle. We're good
Yeah.
on defense. I'm not gonna say we're good. I said good. I didn't say great. I didn't say great.
There's no way Junior Urso should have gotten in for that first goal. He
No,
should
but
not
it
have.
was
He
a
should not have
nasty
been
goal.
allowed. It was a nasty goal, but
No.
he should not have. He should not have been allowed in your box without getting his legs.
But
broken.
like
fresh like that.
it
Somebody
was-
should have been closing him down.
I thought it was a great
So
goal.
early
man.
on.
I thought it was a great goal. He
It was
found open
nasty.
space. I thought the pass was way too hard, man. But yo, your boy controlled that shit like crazy, dog. It was impressive, man.
Someone should have been putting their life on the line to tackle him.
I
That's
think,
what
everybody,
I
I
think.
think
You know
our
what I'm saying?
defenders are just so in shock. Like, how the hell did
Bruh.
that ball not only just get through, but how does he even have that control right now? Nasty goal, man. It was what it was, man. I'm not mad at that. I don't blame the defense for that goal. I think it was just nasty execution.
Nasty.
But yo, you guys were attacking the entire game.
Yeah, bro. That boy Facundo is a problem for any defense, dog.
Every game.
Every
game is a problem. Yep.
Yet again on the team of the week this week, bro. Facundo is a difference maker for us. Like
Yeah.
between him and Junior, the way they've been playing these last 3 games, like
Yeah.
dog,
Orlando,
that.
17 shots. New York City, 5 shots.
hmm.
Orlando, 5 on target, which obviously 2 went in. New York City, 1 on target, which that was the only
And
one
that was
went
the
in.
only goal,
That was the only one that went in.
which was
but
nice build up,
It was a
very
good-
nice
yeah.
build up, nice play, just smooth little finish, nice
Yeah.
little through ball,
it was a great run. It was
very
like-
simple.
Yeah, it was definitely like.
We don't see like Maxi scoring a lot like that.
No, he's usually the playmaker.
Right.
He's the one that sets it up for everybody else. But like, it just got to a point where like, yo, like nobody's scoring for City right now. New York City. Like Moxie's like, yo, let me handle this. That's my twin right there, dog. That's what I would look like
Oh
on the
yeah,
field.
another Al lookalike. We got Insignia and Morales, bro. We got 2 Al lookalikes in the league now.
I think I probably look more like Maxie.
You
I
do.
think,
You
yeah.
definitely do because he's Latino.
We had it on the screen right here.
Yeah,
He
bro.
was like, motherfucker, you look just like Maxie, dog. Damn. Look at this goal. That's that
Bro.
goal right there from
Someone
Orlando.
should
Nah.
have broken his legs there.
But
bro.
it happened so fast, though, man.
Facts,
That
my
first goal
uncle.
happened way too fast. And they called the offside,
It
but
was
then
quick.
obviously they overturned it.
It was quick, bro.
But, yo, it was way too quick for any defense to break anybody. Not Chiellini, not Van Dijk if we had Van Dijk in the MLS, man. Not Maldini if Maldini was in his prime in the MLS. Dog, like, it was just great execution from Orlando for that first goal. I thought it was just good quality despite the rain, despite the
Yeah.
weather.
We seem kind of hungry though because we got a big game coming up.
Yo, good momentum for you
week-
guys. Good momentum
a
for you guys
week
to
out.
lead into the U.S. Open Cup, bro.
Bro, we got a big game coming up a week out, dog. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Y'all not winning the MLS Cup.
So you're not giving us both.
No,
you're not
no,
giving
no,
us
no,
both.
no, no, no.
We're gonna get just this
Like
one.
y'all not even making it to the finals of the MLS Cup, dog.
Stop.
But nah, come on. All right, let's be real, dog.
Hey.
Like Orlando's not making it past Philly, dog. Damn. You said we out, you out.
Yeah. You just want us out of there because you out of there.
Nah, I mean, like, listen, I don't believe in New York City anymore, man. No Tati, no title.
No title.
No Tati, no title. You feel me? Yeah, man. I know in the beginning of the season I did say New York City was gonna repeat. Ever
Son.
since we lost Tati, is not gonna happen. We don't have the same offensive
Nah, blood.
firepower to balance what we have, man. So I'm being realistic, Ellie.
Yeah,
and,
no, facts.
And I need you to be realistic too, dog.
Hey, realistically,
Do you really believe
realistically,
Orlando could win it
I
all?
think you can't count the boys out, bro.
Nah.
Realistically,
Nah.
if there's one thing that I've always liked about Orlando, even like going to their games and stuff,
What's that?
you cannot count, bro. You know how many I've seen? I think 5 live Orlando games. 3 of them we were down 2-0 and we
Yeah.
came back and tied
You
it.
guys are
3 of those games.
You guys are resilient as fuck.
Resilient, bro.
I will give y'all that. You guys are
And
resilient.
don't get scored on early by us, bro. Because dog, you're gonna have an annoying night. You're gonna get scored on early, even if you get the lead back, bro. Come on, man. We ain't playing with y'all.
I don't think Orlando is better than Montreal.
No, it's not. But the thing is, that's the thing. It's a playoff. It doesn't matter who's better in the playoffs. And that, I think, playoff-style games are ideal for us. During the league, playoff-style games, yeah, they're ideal for us. Because during the league, it's week in, week out, inconsistency. Consistency doesn't matter. When the playoffs come, you got to play one game. You got to come to play one time.
All right, so Orlando's in 5th place right now, right?
Facts.
So you got New York above them at 4, New York Red Bulls at 3,
Facts.
Montreal at 2, and then obviously Philadelphia at 1. Then you got near Miami and Columbus right under them.
Right.
All right, be honest with me. Do you see Orlando City beating the New York Red Bulls in the playoffs?
Let's see. I seen them beat them 5-1 a couple weeks ago in a playoff.
Yeah.
And we seen them beat them in the league.
Yes. All right. I'm on your side on this one. I do see Orlando City beating the Red Bulls, right?
Right.
New York City, I see you guys beating us too. I think it's a very even game right there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It depends on who has the better day.
That's what I'm saying. You come to play that day, either team could win that game.
Facts. Montreal, yes or no? Can Orlando City beat Montreal in the playoffs?
We can. How likely is it? Montreal's hot right now. I will give them that. Montreal's hot. They're more consistent. Kamara's doing what he's supposed to do. So, is it likely? Can we do it? Absolutely.
Right now,
I don't think there's any team that we can't beat. Absolutely cannot fuck with. I don't think there's any team.
There's only 4 teams in the MLS right now that has more than 15 wins. And Montreal's one of them,
One of them, yeah.
Now, can Orlando City beat Philadelphia, though? Because
can anybody beat
Philadelphia? If you guys are going to make it to the finals, if you guys are going to try to win it all, Orlando City, man.
We got to go through Philly.
You got to go through Philly.
Depending, bro. Philly could get knocked out in a way that we don't expect, bro. It's playoffs. Playoffs, bro.
Nah, let's be real, man. Bro. That's not going to happen, dog.
Bro, the Nets got knocked out in the first round, fool, with Kyrie and KD,
but the Nets were never a good team the entire year. It was all ISO ball. When now we're talking about basketball, but it was ISO ball. Either Kyrie had the ball the entire possession, Kevin Durant had the ball the entire possession. It was not Golden State ball.
But what I'm saying is first round. Was anyone expecting a first round exit?
A first round sweep.
Right. Even worse. Was anyone expecting that? No.
But people knew that they weren't a good team. They have Hall of Fame players.
Facts. But not bad enough for a first round sweep, dog.
Orlando.
Second round. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
I don't see
the
Orlando
team that seems
past.
Unbeatable, Philly, could, a gritty 1-0 win in the first round of the playoffs could happen for any team in the MLS, bro.
Out Philly,
I've been talking about this, bro.
Ain't nobody shutting out Philly.
Philly recently just lost.
Philly ain't shutting. I'm sorry. Nobody is shutting Philly out, dog.
I think they could, bro. I think any team in the MLS on any given day could lose 1-0 to any other team.
You're delusional right
now,
bro.
There's not that big of a gap between in the skill level. I think of there's gaps. There's teams that are better than other teams. We just know that, but it's not that wide of a margin to where I'm no way in hell could this team ever beat this team. You know what I mean? Bro, DC United be giving teams problems sometimes.
Yeah, New York City, as we're recording right now, it's halftime, and New York City is tied 1-1.
DC United be giving teams problems.
They beat y'all twice.
It's the MLS.
DC United beat Orlando City twice.
It's the MLS, bro. The MLS is set up for, when you think it's an upset, it really is just, this team came to play and this team didn't.
I love how you're still trying to validate that Orlando can make a run.
Hey.
I think you guys will win the U.S. Open.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, I think y'all win that, but I don't see y'all getting past. All right, if the playoffs started today, bro.
Yeah.
It's Orlando versus Red Bulls.
Light work.
I don't know. All right.
We sauced them boys up. We got their number right. We got them boys
in the regular season.
And in another playoff game.
In the regular season.
And in a playoff game in the Open Cup.
In the playoff game.
In a semifinal. In a semifinal.
But in those cups, it's always
that's
backups
a winner.
on top
That's
of
a winner go
and
home,
all.
dog. Semifinal.
But this is MLS Cup playoffs, though, man.
Dog.
I think Orlando can win that game.
They can't.
But I also think that the Rebels can win that game too. It's a coin toss.
I
think they're both very even.
I don't think there's any game where I would go more than 75% in one team's favor. Past the first round of the playoffs, I don't think there's going to be any game like that, bro.
First round?
After the first round, I don't think there's any game where we're going, oh, yeah, no, this team's definitely – no. I think it's going to be a lot of close – maybe not close, but heavily contested games.
Also, Orlando versus Red Bulls. If the playoffs started today, New York City versus Miami.
We already, Florida.
Miami just took that dub recently on
Florida.
City.
Like I said the other day, Florida has been taking care of business against New York.
Taking care of business.
I don't know. I feel like in both of those games, Florida would come out victoriously, based on if it started today, based on what we've recently seen from the league.
Oh, MIA just took a little L.
Yeah.
But Miami, the recent form though, aside from the L they just took. They've been hot.
Higuain still scored that golazo in the L. He's letting you know he's still got goals on the mind, bro.
Last 4 games straight, Higuain has been involved in at least 1 goal per game. So last 4 games, 2 goals and 2 assists for Pipita Higuain.
He's letting you know he sees the goal. He's letting everybody know, dog.
Is it harder to beat the same team multiple times? You know, like, do you think,
Not necessarily, especially if they're the games are close together. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Now under different circumstances, on a different field.
Yeah.
It's like I'm saying, bro. It's the MLS, dog.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, bro.
Yeah. Facts, yo.
Hey, expect the unexpected.
Yeah, and speaking of the unexpected, dog, Austin. Like, we knew it was gonna be a good game, Austin versus LAFC.
Come on, man.
But ain't nobody know that Austin was gonna beat LAFC 4-1.
That's the game to prove my point, though. Because Austin's a great team. We didn't see 4-1 over LAFC. We were talking about LAFC, and everyone was talking about LAFC like they were that unbeatable. You said it. They might have been the dynasty coming through.
Real talk.
But you called the win for Austin.
I've been saying it for the longest, man. If there's gonna be a team that's gonna take down LAFC in the MLS Cup playoffs, that's right around the corner, just a few weeks away. I want to say like 6 or 7 weeks away. Dog, it's going to be Austin.
Yeah.
It's not going to be any other team, man. And, that stadium, dog, rocking.
They got a reason to, bro. They got a reason to be rocking, though. Look what they're doing.
To LAFC.
Look, and not even just in that game. Look what they're doing, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
in general.
Hey, that boy Wolf, Coach of the Year?
Yo, honestly,
Coach of the Year?
I'm not mad at that.
Coach of the Year, sir?
Real shit, I'm with you on that.
My guy is out of control right now.
Urruti had a brace, man. 2 goals. Like, I feel like he's just shining, dog.
Nasty.
Did you see, bro, his last, the 4th goal? The way he cut back, that little, like just the way he just cut back 1 second. Yo, he placed the ball. He cut back and placed the ball so perfectly in the place where, like, only he can get it, man. That first touch was so beautiful. Oh, my God. That was just MVP written all over that goal right there, man.
But we're not going to talk about the goal of the week?
And what was that?
Fagundes' free kick in that game, dog. Fagundes with the golazo to start it off.
I'll say.
And then dropping an assist from a set piece.
Was that goal of the week?
Yeah, his goal, his free kick was the goal of the week. He won
according to MLS,
yeah, he won it. Yeah,
I might even say honestly,
Driussi was nasty, but you know who actually came in second was Bernardeschi.
That shit was bro. Like it was.
Right.
Bernardeschi made that look so effortless, bro.
Right.
Just walk, dink.
But that free kick deserved it. That free kick was
nasty, bro. It really was nasty. I saw that live, man. I watched that game live. That was amazing. Austin just came out with his energy, bro, with his tenacity.
Problem from set pieces,
bro. Problem, dog. Like
they're a problem from set pieces. They got different schemes, right?
Exactly, man. They remind me, like, remember, like, U.S. men's national team back in the day. Like, it was never like amazing quality, like as far as players individually. But we always, like, we're nice with the set pieces, though, man.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's always been something that I've seen us do well.
We was always sneaky with that,
back
man.
in the Oguchi Onyewu days, bro, when we used to slide in to get them headers.
Yeah, man. Good times, bro.
Yeah.
But, Austin, man, they came out ready to play like it was a playoff game. LAFC, man, I don't know, man. They looked weird, bro. They just came out.
Are they chilling?
They chilling right now.
Are they chilling? Because I feel like they know they're going to clinch a spot in the playoffs.
Yeah. They cruising right now. They can be another Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, like first round. I mean, they're going to have a bye.
Yeah, they're going to have a bye. So
they're going to be the second round. Well, no, they might not have a bye. Who knows? Fucking Austin might overtake their ass.
Nah.
It's not happening. It might. Hey.
Well, it's a 6-point difference.
It's not likely they'll skid like that.
It's a 6-point difference right now.
But 6 points is only 2 games.
And it's what, like about 6 or 7 games left in the MLS season right now.
Yeah,
Taylor Twellman, he said LAFC was playing the game like a friendly. Yo, real talk, man. They was just cruising. They just didn't want to be there, bro.
Bro,
they didn't want to show up.
Tied with Dynamo right now. 1-1.
LAFC?
Yes.
With Dynamo?
They're tied with the Dynamo.
What is it, halftime?
right now. It's halftime. No, it's a 26-minute.
Oh, it's still early, though. It's still early. I ain't mad at that. There's an argument, though, man. Can Vela and Bale play at a high level together?
Yes.
Because they're saying that one issue, they both like to play the same position as an inverted right winger. But another issue that was seen in this game, though, neither player kept the defense honest with the threat of, like, hard off-ball runs. Except for, like, true transition.
Honestly, to me, that's what I think that's why you need a Poku. Because a Poku is a freaking machine.
You know what?
Off-ball runs. And when he came in,
made a difference.
Problems, bro. The last half hour of the game, if you watch how they started playing when a Poku came in, it's because of that, mad problems.
You know what Poku reminds me of? Cuadrado.
Yeah.
Like, real talk, just running back and forth, trying to create. Like, he just... If he has one bad player, if he loses the ball or something happens, like he just runs back
and
after
defending.
It. He has that goldfish memory, dog.
Facts.
He's a goldfish, man. He just forgets about it. He just keeps balling and playing. Kante, I think, is another one that reminds me of him.
Oh, N'Golo? Yeah, N'Golo's my dog, bro.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I think, he's the difference maker. Those off-ball runs that you want to get from the younger guys like a Poku or, Bale and Vela are getting up there in age. Do you need them sprinting up and down the wing all day? No.
Nah, man.
I think Vela should play more central. I like him.
I love him
playing more central. Attacking mid,
I agree.
boy be dropping the silky balls on people. Like,
pause. I love that.
Pause though. No, he he be serving him, bro. He be serving him.
Does he? Yeah, silky balls. I love that. Hey, man. I mean, LAFC, they try to make their subs and all, try to make it a game. Like you said, they brought in the Poku.
He made a difference.
Even Chiellini, too, man. They took out Bale. They took out Bale.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously, like, they didn't want to hurt Bale. They want to get him ready. We were already down 4-1 at that time, man. LAFC, they got to wake up, man.
Yeah.
They're not playing like they're hungry. They're playing very entitled. Entitled soccer right now.
I mean, you can make the argument that they already kind of have entitled themselves a playoff spot, and if they're really just saving their juice for the playoffs, I hope that works out for them. We've seen that not work out for a lot of teams. Take the last couple of games off, and then the playoffs come around, and they're like, ooh, they're not firing on all cylinders because they're getting back into the flow.
Facts, yo. LAFC, not too worried about them.
No.
They have plenty of time to figure it out. They have about a month and a half for them to figure it out before the playoffs start. Austin FC, they got this grit about them. They're hungry. They want it. They know that, they have one target in their sights, and that's LAFC in the playoffs, man. And in order to get that chip, man.
Hey, man.
And, somebody else is trying to get that chip, bro. Like, regardless of whether it's LAFC or Austin, that's going to be representing the West because it really is going to be one of those two teams in the West. I don't believe any other team in the West can take down Austin or LAFC. This is what it is right now. Philadelphia.
One game, dog.
Well, yeah, you're right.
But no.
Philadelphia is going to be the one that anybody from the West is gonna have to challenge, bro.
Facts.
You feel me? And Philadelphia, dog, I called it last week, dog.
Another 6-0.
I called it.
Another 6-0.
And pick them up when we said Philadelphia Union versus Colorado Rapids. I picked Philadelphia, and not only did I pick them, what'd I say?
You said it's going to be another 6-0 game.
I say it's going to be another 6-0 game. And what happened? 6-0.
Dropped them. Golazos on them boys.
Dog, it was nasty. Yo, guys, Dag, I'm saying it right now, dog. It's MVP race, Driussi, Mukhtar, Gazdag.
Yeah, oh.
Without a doubt, man.
100%.
And, like, with Gazdag, too, with his 3 goals, his hat trick against Colorado, he's contributed to 14 goals since the beginning of July. 9 goals and 5 assists, which is the most in Major League Soccer since the beginning of July, bro. The next up is Driussi, under, with 13 goal contributions, man. Wow. And on top of that, this is an even crazier stat, dog. The Philadelphia Union has scored 25 goals in their last 5 home games.
I mean,
when's the last time you
I've heard about everyone 6 and 7-0, so it's gonna average out like that.
I've heard of that in like rec leagues, Sunday leagues, and shit like that. Yeah. But maybe not even that.
Well, if you take 3 of their big wins, that's literally 20 goals almost. That's 19
like
goals.
6-0,
6 and 7. That's 19 goals right there.
It's ridiculous.
Just from 3 games. So
25. They're averaging 5 goals a game at home in the last 5 games.
Insane.
Like, I've never heard of some shit like that, bro. That's crazy, man. And on top of that, they got a triple-double. Yep, there's a triple-double in soccer. 3 players, Gazdag, Carranza, and Ure,
In the double digits, yep.
10 goals each, man, and that's never happened in MLS history.
We talked about them last week. They just...
They on fire.
All because Ude finally got his 10th. He was at 9 before.
Yeah, he got his 10th now, man. Dog, Philadelphia, they're amazing right now.
That's never happened in the history of the league.
Never, bro. And, and it's crazy, man. There's some other shit that I saw too, man. I want to say it was. Hold on, I gotta find it now on my Twitter account, man. Yo, like Philadelphia, they've been so dominant.
Go
ahead.
So they're playing their clinching game. Their game to clinch the playoff spot.
Yeah.
They're up 3-1.
No, I guess they've been in.
Wait. Who scored?
Who scored?
The 3 goals. Guess.
Is it only one person?
No.
Oh,
Name 3 different players who scored.
Carranza, Uri, Gazdag. Is it really? Yeah. Oh my God, dog.
In that order too, bro. In that order, Carranza, Uri, and Gazdag.
That's crazy, dog. Yo, they're nasty, man. Yo, their chemistry is unreal.
Crazy,
unreal. Yo, the Philadelphia Union, they have the most wins by 6 or more goals by any team in MLS history, with 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Most wins by any franchise, right? You know, those 4 wins have come in the last 10 games?
Yeah, recently, yeah.
In the last 10 games, dog. Wild.
Nasty.
Not even in the season. In the last 10 games, bro, they've surpassed that record.
I said it. They're charging up for that playoff run. They look like a train running at full steam.
I remember earlier in the season, man, like I told you, I'm like, I don't believe in Philly's offense. I don't think they were a good offensive team. They heard me, dog. Bro. Just like how Higuain heard you.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad he did.
Ever since you said some shit about Higuain, dog.
He was like, okay.
He was like, bet.
Te voy a mostrar. Vamos.
And Pipita, yo, he still got it, man. Philadelphia, clearly they got it, man. And Austin, they also might still have that playoff spot too, man. Like tonight, if they win against Portland, can you check that score real quick? If they beat Portland tonight and Seattle draws or loses against Orlando City, then Austin will clinch a playoff spot right away.
So all we need is Orlando to handle that business against Seattle.
Pretty much.
And Austin to handle the business against
Portland. You need to do is root for your team.
Why? So Austin I don't care about no Austin, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't care about no Austin.
There's a lot of things going on, man.
Yeah, it's lit.
And, you know, there can be many different shakeups, man. Like, who's going to jump over the playoff line? Who's going to fall back? What playoff matches are going to be, you know, super excited to see? I mean, right now in the East, if the playoffs were to start right now, like we were saying before, we did say New York City versus Miami. We spoke about that. New York Red Bulls versus Orlando. We spoke about that. A rematch of the U.S. Open Cup. Montreal versus Columbus. Who would you go with that?
Montreal versus I think Montreal.
That one I think is like a favorite.
So then it would end up being Philly Montreal in the next round. Is that how that works?
No, I believe it will be like it will be like New York City maybe. I want to say it's the lower seeds.
Oh, okay.
Champ, can you confirm that for us, please?
I gotta see how the bracket.
Like who would play against Philadelphia in the second round? Thank you, man. And there's a lot of interesting things going on when it comes to the other 4 teams below the playoff line too, man.
Yeah, dude.
6 points between 5th and 11th place. 6 points, dog. You got Cincinnati in the mix. You got Toronto in the mix. You know, the Italian boys. Give the ball to the Italians.
Hey.
A la kicking and screaming. Dog, that's a real life kicking and screaming.
What's the rule? Always play the Italians.
Yo, like Toronto FC, that's a real life kicking and screaming thing going on, bro.
Give it to one of them. There's 3 of them now.
There is 3 of them right now, man. Plus Michael Bradley. We got to give him his credit, man. Give the Americans some credit, too.
Are we going to call him Italian? Because he played for Roma?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You know, he can speak to
that boy probably speaks a little bit. He probably speaks.
Does.
I didn't think about that, dog.
Yeah,
that's chemistry.
And isn't his dad the coach, too? Bob Bradley?
Is he?
Yeah, champ. Bob Bradley is the head coach for Toronto FC, right? Former U.S. men's national team. Yep. That's a confirmation right there.
That boy's the coach. I forgot.
See, good hair runs in the family.
That is hilarious. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nah, yo, he's a real one, though, man. He's a legend.
Yeah, he's OG. I liked him when he was at the U.S.
He did as best as he could with the quality of players that we had.
He did.
And I feel like we don't give him enough credit. So shouts to Bob Bradley. Shouts to Michael Bradley, too, man. Montreal is second.
Play versus third versus the winner of the 3rd versus 6th game. So that means they would play the winner of Orlando Red Bull.
Yeah. Interesting. Ooh. So if
Orlando, like food, boy.
So if Orlando beats the Red Bulls and you're up against Montreal,
food.
Yeah, food? Nah.
Food.
For who? For Montreal?
For us, bro. Food.
I don't know about food, dog.
No, it's not.
I don't know about that.
Hey, we could do it. We could do it.
You believe?
No. We could do it. Hey, no, I believe. We could do it.
Yo, all right, so let's go to the West real quick, man. If the playoffs started today, LAFC obviously would get their bye. Probably need it. Austin versus LA Galaxy. Now, keep in mind, you know, about a month and a half away, Douglas Costa. We forget that Douglas Costa even plays for the Galaxy.
Every time they say his name in the MLS, I'm like, Douglas Costa? What?
And as we're recording this right now, this is Wednesday night. They're recording a release on Thursday, bitch, right? Douglas Costa just scored a golazo. Free kick, first half.
He did.
So, shouts to him.
Toronto tied it up, though.
Bro, you're going to have Chicharito up front, Douglas Costa, Ricky Puig. Dog, like, Galaxy can be low-key scary, bro. They could be low-key scary. They just signed, what was it, Caicedes from Uruguay. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
They signed homie from, he's straight Piedra in the middle, too, on defense.
Beast.
Dog, LA Galaxy, they're going to be tough moving forward, and I think they're the dark horse.
Hey, you can never sleep on LA Galaxy, bro.
Yeah.
With their pedigree and, you know, with the fact that they've been to the playoffs so many times,
They are the dark horse without a doubt, man, going into the playoffs because everybody's talking LAFC and Austin. But Austin versus LA, if the playoffs started right now, everybody healthy, who you going with?
Austin versus LA Galaxy?
Yeah.
I mean,
Austin.
today, right now, Austin.
Today, right now.
Yeah. Today, right now.
Minnesota versus RSL.
That game just happened, too. And Minnesota won? Did they win?
I don't know.
I forgot. I think they won 2-1 or something. It was a close game.
Probably.
It would be another close game, I think. It would be that's a toss up.
That's another dark horse, dog. Minnesota has collected 26 points, right?
Oh yeah.
Since the beginning of match day 17, since June 29th.
Yeah, 10
more
points.
than any other team in the MLS in that time. 8 wins, two ties, and 1 loss. So technically, since June 29th, bro, in the last couple of months, the hottest team in the league is not Philadelphia.
No.
The hottest team in the league is not Austin, is not LAFC. The hottest team in the league is Minnesota, and nobody is talking about that and giving them the respect.
Oh, yeah.
I say Minnesota that game. So, Dallas and Nashville. Bro. I feel like both cities got some hot-ass wings.
Wow, that's a good game, dude.
That is a good game right there.
That's hard.
That's a gritty game right there.
That's hard, but I think Nashville would just end up taking it with they have more quality all over the field to where I think at the end of the game they would take it. But Dallas is an experienced franchise. It's a more experienced franchise.
Facts.
So I think that's a toss-up game.
PKs.
I think it would go. I think it would go.
If there's any game that's gonna go into PKs in the playoffs, if the playoffs started today, I mean, we're just speaking hypothetically, of course. I think Dallas and Nashville will be one of the games of the week.
Facts.
You know, for that first round of the playoffs.
100%.
Man. Sheesh. And then right under the playoff line, man, you got Portland, you got Vancouver, you got Seattle. I did say that I mentioned earlier a few weeks ago that I think Portland is gonna squeeze through into the playoffs.
Didn't they just upset Seattle?
I think so.
Yeah,
man. And there's only 6 points between 5th and 10th place. With about 7 games left, 8 games left, man. Yo, anybody could get in there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be interesting these next few weeks. Yeah, I'm excited, dog. This weekend is gonna be exciting, man.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of this weekend, we gotta predict what's going on this weekend with Pick 'em Up. So we're gonna go game for game right now, and we gotta choose what's up, man. Last week, I'm gonna say the highlights of us picking certain games. Big Miles, he did call it the Battle of the Cities.
Yeah.
Orlando City did beat New York City, and he called the score 2-1. So kudos to you. I'll give you that.
Respect.
You gotta give me my flowers too, though, dog.
You called that 6-0. 6-0. I mean
6-0 Philadelphia, Colorado. I did call that.
Good call.
Thank you, sir.
But we saw it coming too. We saw them killing them boys. They're like, they're gonna hurt Colorado.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna 6. I thought they were gonna 3-4. I didn't think they were gonna 6 them like that.
At the end of the game, I'm like, yo, we're gonna get to 6?
Running through the 6 with my walls.
Dog. Philly's on fire, dog. They're amazing right now, man. But all right, let's go to pick them up.
They just won.
They just won right now?
Yeah, officially 4-1.
That's also.
They are in the playoffs. Philly's in the playoffs 4-1.
Yeah.
It's lit.
It's no breaking news. We knew they were going to be in. Hell yeah. But congrats to Philly, though, man.
Shout out to them boys.
Hell yeah. Let's go to pick them up. Let's start picking these games, man. Champ said Minnesota versus Dallas. I am going with the hottest team in the league since June. Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Ooh, they're gonna give them that word.
Columbus versus Chicago. I'm going Columbus right now.
Red Bulls, Philly. Ooh.
Red Bulls. Ain't no oof. Philly.
Red Bulls at home.
Bro,
sleeping.
Have you been?
Sleeper.
Have you been to Red Bull
No,
Arena?
I know that this is a quiet place.
Boring ass stadium, dog. Tie?
Red Bulls, Philly's gonna be a random tie.
Nah. Yeah, I see a tie. I see 4-1.
Philly.
Red Bull. No, Philly. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, 4-1. Cincy versus Charlotte.
Cincy versus Charlotte. Wait, who's playing at home?
If it's Cincy's at home, Charlotte's trash on the road. Are they trash on the road, or is that the opposite?
They're inconsistent.
I'm going Cincy, especially after that last game against Columbus. I'm going Cincy. They got to redeem themselves. They try and get that dub.
I'm gonna stick with Charlotte. Nashville, Austin.
versus Austin.
Ooh,
I'm going
Austin.
Austin, dog.
That's gonna be a good game though.
3-2, Austin.
It's gonna be a good game. Portland,
Atlanta.
Portland.
I'm going Portland right now. Actually, no, I'm gonna go tie. It's gonna be a good game. 3-3. DC versus Colorado. That's a horrible game. It's two scrub ass teams. These are two trash ass teams right now, dog. Why you gonna make us pick that game?
DC.
I'm going DC, man. I know Benteke is about to start coming. He's about to come into the league soon, and he's definitely gonna make an automatic difference off the rip. That's a big boy, dog. Benteke, it's a bully up front. I know you can relate. That's your kind of player right there. DC, 2-0.
You saw that, bro? That free kick.
That was nasty. Next game. Ooh, the Canada matchup.
Toronto, versus Montreal,
I gotta go Toronto. Ooh.
Montreal's good though, son. You can't. Ooh.
Toronto with the upset, man.
Yeah.
I'm really rooting for Toronto. I want to see Toronto in the playoffs. I want to see the Italians really turn up, man.
Yo, watch Drake go to a game.
That'll be lit.
with the jersey on and
That'll
all.
be amazing, dog. Hell yeah. That'll be amazing. I'm going Toronto. I'm saying 2-1. Good game. New England NYC.
Ooh.
We got to get something, dog.
Draw.
Honestly, I'm going New York City, man. 1-0. LA Galaxy
versus SKC.
Come on now. It's automatic. Galaxy. 3-1. Seattle versus Houston. I'm going Seattle. I'm going Seattle 4-2.
Dynamo. No, I don't believe in them.
Yeah,
I just think that's a decent matchup for them because Seattle's kind of on a weird downturn.
By the way, hold on. Let's see. I just got a notification. Philadelphia Union are the second team in MLS history to score at least 4 goals in 3 straight games. The last team to do it was the Red Bulls in 2012. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Next game, champ. San Jose, Vancouver. That's another trash game. Like I don't even want to pick it to.
Vancouver could make some noise with this win if they win.
They still buns. I'm going. Who was it? I don't even remember who you said.
Who's playing at home?
San Jose with the upset. San Jose with the upset.
San Jose will do that.
LAFC versus RSL.
LAFC.
Yeah, that's
they need a win.
To.
They need a win.
Yeah, they need a moral win. Any win. We're gonna jump ahead. New York City versus who? Versus Cincinnati. But yeah, that game don't really matter, man, because there's a bigger game going on. I'm gonna keep it real. I know it's New York City that's playing that game, and that's my team right there. And I'm gonna say New York City that game, but the real big game in U.S. soccer is gonna be the finals of the U.S. Open. Orlando City versus, I'm gonna put some respect on the name, Sacramento Republic.
Dale mi amor. Vamos, por favor, dale campeón. Orlando City, our team so glorious. Dale.
Dog, I'm with you. I'm the drummer right now, dog. I'm with you right now, dog. Obviously, the whole world knows.
All right, yeah, that's the Open Cup pick. That's what he's saying right now. Obviously, you know who I'm rocking with. I had to rep.
I'm going Sacramento Republic with the upset, man. Why not?
That's
your
actual
pick
pick
right
nigga?
now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happens.
Let's go, Sac Republic. Pull the upset of the year right now. You could do it.
Whose man's is this?
You
y'all?
could do it.
Whose man's is this?
Vamos,
Banana
Republic.
No.
Yo,
Banana split.
It's gonna come down.
They get their wig split.
This is how it's gonna happen. It's gonna be 1-1, right? PKs. It's gonna come down to PKs,
No
man.
mames, way.
And y'all gonna fucking blow it.
Nah, son.
Y'all gonna blow it.
Sauce them boys up.
Y'all gonna
expeditiously.
blow it, dog.
We're gonna sauce them boys up.
Nah, I don't know, man. I believe in.
We're gonna
Yo,
sauce
they
them
got
boys
something
up.
to play for, man. You guys are playing to not get embarrassed.
No, we're playing to win a title.
Y'all
Bro,
got
we
something to
haven't
lose.
won. We haven't won this title before.
You guys got something to lose, man.
We gotta win this title. We've never won a title. We've never won a U.S. Open Cup.
The real pressure's on you guys.
It's the real pressure's on anyone. This
No,
is our
it ain't
first
on
time in this
anyone.
final, son.
The pressure's on Orlando, without a doubt, man. Why? Because you guys are the MLS
a final
team.
is a final, dog.
No, it's a
final.
final.
Is a final.
But you guys
it is
are expected.
about that game only.
Expected to beat.
Fuck expectations.
A
it is
B-League
literally
team,
just
dog.
about one game.
If y'all lose the final to a B
The
League
pressure
team, dog,
is on because it's a final and there's a trophy on.
I never want you to talk to me ever again if y'all lose to a B League team,
Stop.
dog.
We just beat y'all.
Yeah.
How does that make y'all look?
But what I'm saying, trash.
How does
trash.
that make y'all look?
I told you I don't believe in New York City anymore, man. It just is what it is.
Right.
I'm being honest. I'm being
Right.
realistic.
Dog.
But you know that the pressure is on Orlando right now.
I don't see it as any more pressure than playing any other team, dog. It's a final.
No.
It's a final. Whoever made it to the final, you got to play against them, and you treat them just like anyone else. They're a B League team, so we got to do X now. Because that's gonna fuck you up if you think like that.
You going to the game, right?
Come on, son.
Sheesh.
You know I'm gonna be there, bro. I'm gonna be with the OG.
That shit was sold out too. Tickets?
Yes.
Sold out stadium?
And I got a pair of purple shoes to rock with this.
Fire.
Bro.
Which ones?
Feel me? Purple
Jays?
Vans.
Purple Vans?
Clean.
Fire. He said clean. Let me
Clean.
remind you, clean.
No.
He going from El Salvador straight to the Orlando.
Yeah, for real.
I like
And
that.
after we win, that's gonna be the feel good things of next week. But for the feel good things of this week,
I love
what
that.
we
yo.
got, Al? What we got?
Hey, man, listen. Philadelphia Union, not only is their A team, their senior team balling
Boys
out,
hot
man.
everywhere.
Yo, the U15 team that look like grown-ass men, to be honest with you.
Yo, we gotta check that keeper's ID.
Yeah.
And there was one, I think it was number 13 on the team. That dude had a full beard. I'm like, bro,
Dog,
what is this
full
kid,
beard. They look like they're 6'3", grown. They look like grown-ass men, dog.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Union's U15 team just beat Bayern's U15 team 6-0. Yo,
Bill, they like that scoreline.
they love that scoreline, dog. Senior team 6-0, U15 team 6-0, bro. And it's just going to show, man, that like the youth academies, man, in the United States are turning the fuck up, and I'm so
lit.
excited
They're
about
lit,
it, dog.
bro.
They're so lit right now, man. Yo, cause like when you think like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna send my kids to go play in Europe. Like if you're playing in a Bayern academy and the Barcelona academy, Real Madrid academy, what was the Barcelona academy called?
La Masia.
You love saying that word. Yeah, he always puts on his.
Best-
Yo, notice how
Masia.
he puts on his sexy voice every time he says
Bro,
La
it's
Masia.
just the purity of the greatness, dog.
Dog, there's greatness in Bayern's history.
100%.
History when it comes to when you think of major European teams, Bayern is in the mix.
But I will say I don't think of them as the type of team that builds great players.
You don't
I
think
think of the type of team that acquires great players and figures out a system to play to their strengths.
Well, they do like to buy players. For sure, you know?
I mean, their A team. If you look at their players, they're all usually acquired players. You know,
They usually buy everybody from Dortmund.
that's what. Right. So Dortmund is the machine creating these
Yeah,
players,
without a doubt.
and Bayern's like, oh, I like him.
But
You
you're
know what
still
I mean?
gonna have quality training.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
coming
facts,
up
facts,
in,
yeah.
in a Bayern Munich facility. You
Facts.
know?
But I just don't think that's necessarily the team that's known for having their academy at the
Yeah.
U15 be like top tier.
I think about Dortmund in Germany. I think about
and
Ajax.
Imagine Dortmont and Ajax's U15 teams,
yeah,
bro.
it's the Ajax.
Come on, son.
Yeah, bro. nasty.
Barca's U15 team.
I believe they're dirty.
Sir.
Without a doubt. I believe that they're dirty.
Yeah.
So, Philly Union, yeah, we're not taking away any credit from you guys, man. You young boys are balling now, man.
on,
The future
man.
of American soccer looking so much brighter and probably bigger, too, man. Them boys is just grown-ass men.
Yeah.
And number 2 on Feel Good Things, Miles.
We got that Q2 stadium turn up.
In Austin.
100 decibels, bro?
You know what's that equal to? To a jet plane, dog. Though it was so loud.
You saw the person's Apple Watch. It was like you could have hearing loss if you're there too long.
That's crazy,
well,
dog.
I guess you're not gonna have no ears because you're gonna be there in that sound.
Yo,
yeah, it was lit.
The experience for U.S. soccer to go to any American game has officially changed, man. I remember growing up going to MetroStar games, dog. I used to go to MetroStar games at Giant Stadium, New Jersey, and it was just boring. Yeah. It was just like whatever. It was like you were going to like a regular basic high school game and all, and you're just watching a game. Like people would real talk. People would complain if you made too much noise. Yeah, like that, bro. Yeah. The game has completely changed. The experience has completely changed. Shouts to Austin. Shouts to Q2 Stadium.
Bro, the first live game I ever went to was USA versus Brazil at the Orange Bowl.
What?
Yeah.
That's lit.
I was like 8 years old. Dog.
That's lit.
The Brazil fans came over to the U.S. side and showed us how to cheer. Yeah. They were like, yo, you guys are way too quiet. This is what you're supposed to do at a game. Because the whole time they were up playing drums, like, screaming, chanting, and like, they literally was like, you guys are too quiet. You need to be lit. They were like, you guys say USA, and we'll say Brazil. And the whole game was like, USA, Brazil. It was like the whole game.
Oh, shit, that's lit.
It was lit.
That's lit.
And then I went to like an MLS game and some other games, and they just were nowhere near as fun as, that game with like all the international influence. And so when I finally went to the Orlando game in 2015 and I heard the drums and the chants, I'm like, yo, MLS teams are stepping their game up with this atmosphere. And now bro, look at Austin. I just saw Atlanta. They do this it's mad random, but they do this tradition where they like nail a spike into something.
Joe Johnson just nailed the spike.
Yeah. So like
NBA legend.
These MLS teams have their little traditions, even though they haven't been around that long. They have their traditions. They have their chants. Each team has their little thing. Supporters group. It's becoming like a real thing to like go to MLS games and like enjoy it. For a non-soccer fan, going to an MLS game for your first time is now like actually an experience of a soccer game. Yeah. Whereas before, it was like you got to go to one of those international games like I went to.
Facts. It's a culture now, man. Yeah. Major League Soccer, Major League Soccer is absolutely changing. We continue to grow. We're going to continue to push the game further. We're going to continue to call it soccer because that's what the fuck we call it here in the United States. I can't wait for November 25th to shut up them motherfucking Brits because we about to take the dub home in the World Cup.
Let's go.
Come on now. Yo, the World Cup is around the corner, bro.
Dog. I'm trying to contain my excitement for the World Cup. I get so anxious the whole time the World Cup. I'm just like, I can't miss a second.
I don't want to do anything but watch games, man, during that time.
What?
Especially during holiday time, too.
Mark my words. I am taking off the entire month of work next World Cup. I am off.
My girl's dad took off 3 weeks from work. And I was like, where you going? He was like, nowhere. I'm going to stay home and watch the World Cup.
What you talking
Literally
about?
That, dog.
What?
Literally that, man. And, like, it's crazy because, like, me and my girl's 1 year anniversary is on November 25th. And that's the day that USA plays against England.
Ooh.
So I'm like, babe, listen, I love you, but we got to watch the game.
Oh, isn't that, like, Thanksgiving?
That's the day after Thanksgiving. That's Friday. Black Friday.
Black Friday.
That's on Black Friday, man. The game's on a Friday, too, dog. On Black Friday?
That's a vibe.
Yo, I feel like that might be, like, the most viewed U.S. game of all time.
Ever.
I'm calling it right now.
Ever. Because of, all the attention that's on
the rematch,
soccer and
the rematch of the Revolutionary War, right? Dog.
Come on.
I'm excited.
Black Friday. Everyone's off work. And the World Cup's coming here next time.
Yes, sir.
Pay attention.
Sheesh.
Pay attention to U.S. Soccer. And pay attention to Kickoff Lounge, motherfucker.
Feel me? Your boy Al Pizzle.
And your boy Big Miles. See you Thursday, bitch. Woo!